Alright, YouTube viewers, this video is strictly to try and find the interests of any viewers that might come across my videos. I'm just starting to post the stuff I do, and I'd like a little feedback. I want to show the viewers what they want to see. This is one of my projects. It's an amphibious six-wheeler. It's a skid steer. It's got two handles here you pull to steer it, and a thumb throttle. I got this years ago, and I replaced the chains on it, so it's got new chains, minus the chains that go to the brake rotors, which is still part of the project. This needs to be done. Those are the calipers taken apart. But, I got an engine on it. This is your little 212 from Harbor Freight. And I modified this torque converter to go on the smaller crankshaft of this motor. And believe it or not, this thing's got enough power to drive this thing around fast enough for me, which is actually probably a pretty dangerous speed. It goes pretty fast, and if you turn it going real fast, it could be bad. You might come flying out. It's a four-seater. It's got two bench seats. I replaced the tires. You can see the front and rears are like lawn tractor tires. The one there in the middle is the original style, but they were sitting flat for so long. Most of them are destroyed. I think I got 3 originals, and I need, well, I don't know. It's nice having a bigger set of tires in the middle. It makes it turn easier. It holds it up in the center, and it doesn't drag the front and rear wheels as much when you turn. Alright, I'm going to go find some other projects and pick up there. Another one of my beautiful cars. I do step to this pretty often. It doesn't need much work, but I have a couple videos up. Well, I've taken the videos. I don't believe I've posted them, but I've done a starter on it. That's it. Other miscellaneous stuff, brakes, coolant, oil. Do all my own maintenance. But anytime I do something to this, I'll be sure to post a video on it. I should post the videos that I've got so far. But moving on. Another little toy I picked up, non-running, runs now. And I did some work to the torque converter on this. It's a bit more performance than it was when I picked it up. I got lighter weights in the torque converter, and a different spring. It lets the engine, operate in a different range. So it revs up real high before it engages. I'm also an RC fanatic. This is your TRX6, Revo 2.0, and a Revo, the original E-Revo. They're both E's, obviously. This is my favorite one. I try to keep it clean. I've had it for a few years. You can see how clean it is. That's what this bag does. Excuse me. This bag, I got the body for it as well. But this bag really helps keep the little pebbles and chunks of mud and dirt from getting in around all your nice electronics. I mean, who would want to get a chunk of mud stuck in there in your speed control? The fans go out on those all the time because dirt and grime get in them. But pretty deep into that hobby as well. These are belted tires, so they don't expand when you go real fast. When they expand too many times, they get uneven, and then they're unbalanced, and it's not a smooth ride anymore. They all could use a little work. Needs a tie rod. But another one of my hobbies. If you guys have any interest in any of these things and want to see something done to them, please comment. Let me know what you guys want to see. Alright, let's find something else. Alright, so this is definitely on the back burner. This was actually my brother's go-kart, man, 30 years ago. Little rusty, but I got it upside down so the engine doesn't fill up with water. It ran the last time I used it. As you can see, it's a one-wheel peeler. That thing don't have any tread left on it. But, you know, get on Craigslist Marketplace and get an engine for it and put that together. If that's something you guys want to see. You know, all this stuff is stuff you guys can do at home. It's really not as hard as some people make it out to be. And that's what I hope to achieve with this channel, is to get, you know, people that aren't so mechanically inclined interested to watch, maybe learn, see how easy it really is to fiddle with stuff and have fun with it. You don't need $1 million worth of tools. But I also got a nice body for this. I cut the body mounts off of this go-kart when I was using it years ago. A couple of them were rusted through anyway. But we'll go check out that body next. Supra. And obviously it's a Mark 1. If you can even consider this a Supra. But hey. It's a cool little body. You know, I'm 6'5". I can't imagine how far my body would be sticking out of that, and God forbid you roll it over. It's probably why I never kept it on there or used it in the first place. Man, if you rolled that over, ooh, that would be you, the pavement, and stuck between the body of that car. Would not be fun. But hey, we can get it going, put it together, run it around, do some drifting videos if it's not too cold. Excuse this mess, there used to be a little kiddie pool here. But alright, let's move on. Just thought I'd throw these in the videos. I think that one on the floor is a 327, and this is a 350 here on the stand. I had a 77 Corvette years ago that I was putting engines in and out of like crazy. But, hey, some more toys. And this was the last engine to come out of the Corvette, the 77 Corvette. Excuse the mess. Like I said, I got some organizing to do. These are kind of thrown in the corner. I got another one there. That's like, what is that? Your ZZ4, I believe, is the designation. It's got a roller cam and a little newer. But we also got a couple differentials here out of some 77 Corvettes. This is actually a big block differential out of a 68 big block Corvette. But just, you know, more toys. I figure I'd throw this in there. I picked this up for free, believe it or not. Out for scrap or the trash. Guy had it at the curb. But I saw one of these at Home Depot the other day for $1,000 brand new. And I mean, this thing is super lightly used. I mean, when you still got paint on the rollers there, I mean, couldn't have been used much. So that's something I need to, you know, work on, get it running. Maybe use it this winter. Post it on Craigslist Marketplace, or I'm sorry, Craigslist or Facebook Marketplace. You know, see if I can make a few $100. You know, as a freebie. And if they're going for 1,000, if we get a heavy snow here in Cincinnati, somebody will be real happy they got that. But yeah, I might hold on to it. I might sell it. We'll see how this winter goes with snow. Alright, on to the next one. Another one of my corners I stuff my crap in. But this here is one of those Chinese go-karts. It's got the GY6 150 engine on it. And man, when I picked this thing up, it was a wreck. I mean, the wiring was just like tied in a knot, balled up on top of the engine. It didn't run. It was in pieces. I didn't have an exhaust. I had to get an exhaust off of what I believe is a scooter. And I think it came off of a GY6 scooter because it bolted up pretty nice. And it just worked out perfect. It's kind of how I do things, you know. If I can get the parts for free or cheap, that's the way I'm going to do it. I think I've got a couple videos on some of the products I used when I redid the cage on this thing. I mean, I stripped this thing down bare because it was so bad, rusty, and it needed to be gone through. The brakes were all frozen up, but now everything on it works. Man, it was a project. I wish I would have documented everything I did better. I mean, I had to reinforce this rear frame section, like a trailing arm engine mount, which I hate that design. Who wants your engine and everything bouncing around when you're hitting bumps? But I don't know, I guess it eliminates like your CV axle drivetrain. It's got a straight axle. But I mean, I'm not sure if it runs. It's been a while since I've gotten it out. I honestly am looking to sell it here probably. But I put so much work into this thing, it's hard to part with. Put new tires on it, new tires up front. The whole frame's been painted. All new harness. I got a harness off of Amazon. The seats were actually okay. But yeah, it's the little GY6 engine with reverse. I had to, this is just a piece of pipe and something I made here to get the reverse to work. They make a piece, but everywhere I found it, it was out of stock. So I just kind of custom manufactured my own, and it works. It's adjustable. But another one of my projects. You know, I'm just looking for some input. What do you guys want to see? You know, I'm not opposed to picking something up off of Marketplace and working on it. You know, do you guys want to see what the flipping process is like? Do you want to see me accomplish a flip? You know, buy something not running. You know, document the purchase price, show you guys how I did it, where I had to go, how much money I've spent, and then do whatever it takes to repair it. You know, anything. I mean, I'm just a mechanic, so I can pretty much fix anything. If I don't know how to fix it, I can figure it out, that's for sure. God bless the internet. Or YouTube, for instance. I mean, geez, you know, there might be someone out there learning how to work on something from one of my videos one day. And, you know, any feedback from the viewers would be appreciated. If you guys want to subscribe, share, any of that's great. You know, plan on posting some more videos. But, like I said, any feedback would be appreciated. If I find something else, I'll add to the video. If not, thank you, and see you in the next video. Oh, I've also got an LTZ400. I've got one put together, running, and I have a frame hanging up in the garage. I guess we'll go look at that next. But these big Tecumseh engines, that Tecumseh engine right there is what came off of that six-wheeler. And I mean, this thing weighs 200 pounds, I swear. When I picked it up, that was on it. And if you can see back there, got a spare engine. But they're just so big and heavy. And they turn so slow, you know, they don't really have much RPM to them. Wasn't a good engine. And then, I don't know if you can see those guys up there. I think that's a Yamaha Warrior engine. I don't know if I can me get the camera to see it. But anyway, there's quite a few engines back there on that wall. Look, there's the T-tops off of Vette. Another engine off of an LTZ400. There are the body panels. The bike was stolen at one time, believe it or not. So my very first 400. Got the title with it and everything. The bike got stolen off the trailer. And then the next day they came back and stole the trailer. It was wild. But we put banners up in the neighborhood. And somebody came to the front door and said they knew where it was. They didn't want anything. And I followed them and they pointed out the house, and I got the trailer here back. Went around back and found my clown car painted quad, and you know, I said I wasn't going to take it, and I said, well, you know, I'm either taking it or I'm calling the police. You guys decide. And they said, you just take it. That's what I thought. But yeah, you know, been through it all. We'll go look at that frame real quick, and then we'll end it there. Now, one of the videos that got me interested in posting more is the freeze plug and motor mount video that I posted on YouTube. It got a little bit of response and got me motivated to post some more. So I think the next thing I'm doing on this is a starter, and I'll definitely post that video. I had to redo this engine. I messed with the head on it. So I got it all assembled here on this little hoist so I could fire it and make sure it was ready to go. But that's the engine for the frame, the 400. Alright, well there's the frame. It's been painted. It's ready to go. So any of these things in the video that you guys like or interested in seeing more of, please comment. Let me know what you want me to do or what you want me to work on. I know what to do. But thank you so much.